Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana. Earlier today, some residents of Githurai came out in the open to attack William Ruto for failing to fulfill a promise he made to them. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at those residents, or rather those traders, what they are saying, after which, as usual, we are going to dissect that to see exactly what it means politically. Have a look at this.
Akaambiwa tusubiri wiki moja, akaambiliana soko milioni moja na transport sector milioni moja. Tukaambiwa tusubiri for 1 week, hizo pesa zitakuwa zimefika. So sisi tumekuwa, watu wetu wanatuambia, nyinyi mlipoa pesa zetu mkakulia kwa njia. So that's why sisi tumeitana to clear the air, we distance ourselves, watu wetu wajue ya kwamba hakuna kitu tushawaipata. Na kitu moja tungependa kuuliza Deputy President. Ni vizuri pia yeye akamkilia aseme ya kwamba nilipeana either zikapotelea kwa njia ama mimi nilipromise lakini sikuweza kutimiza ile ahadi. Transport sector walikuwa wameahidiwa milioni moja na sekta ya soko nayo ilikuwa imeahidiwa milioni moja, of which Githurai tuko na 7 sectors za soko ambazo zimebeba watu zaidi ya 8,000.
Watu wa Githurai soko walienda kwake, aliwaahidia shilingi milioni moja ya watu ya transport na shilingi milioni moja ya wafanyi biashara ya soko Githurai. Lakini sasa tunashindwa sababu hiyo pesa hatujazipata. Sasa tunauliza kama Deputy President alikuwa anatoa bilia tu lakini pesa hakutoa. Kama ametoa hizo pesa, atuambie alipea nani. Kama ni mtu alipewa zikapotelea kwa njia, yeye ako na uwezo wa kufuatilia hiyo pesa na ionekane ya kwamba hiyo pesa watu ya Githurai wamepewa.
I want everybody from Githurai business community to understand what has happened. Nominated Senator Mwaura was the one in charge of the delegation. He came, picked people here and took them to Karen. The Deputy President promised and gave 2 million shillings to the business community of Githurai. I've tried to get to him because down here on the ground it has been very difficult for us readers because everybody keeps saying mulipewa pesa mukagawana, mulipewa pesa mukagawana, mulipewa wheelbarrow mukauza. It is a very unfortunate affair for us because we have not received anything.
Tumekuja leo kusema pesa haikufika na tunataka kuambia Kenyans, ni mbaya sana kiongozi kuabililia watu kitu na hatimizi. Hawa ndio viongozi tunaangalia wanataka kuchaguliwa pale mbele, lakini kama mtu haezi timiza promise ambayo amepromise watu, tunawezaje kumpatia kura zetu, ama tunafikiriaje, ama tunaweza fanya, ama atatufanyia kazi aje kama hiyo kitu kidogo haezi timiza na Kenya mzima?
Yes, those are Githurai residents earlier today. And keenly listening to them, they are complaining about some money that William Ruto promised to give them, but seemingly they have not yet received that money. And that's not the only incident we are seeing or witnessing. We have been seeing such kind of incidences across the country. We have seen them at the coast, in Nyanza, in Ukambani, Kisii, everywhere. So this is not the only incident. I tend to believe these residents are complaining because of William Ruto's handouts. Yes. So in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at 5 strong reasons why I strongly believe this politics of William Ruto giving handouts is actually doing more damage than good to William Ruto's political future or presidential bid come this year, August. 5 strong reasons. The first reason, these handouts William Ruto gives everywhere he goes, or he promises to give, these handouts are portraying William Ruto or exposing William Ruto as somebody dishonest and a liar. Because this is not the only incident. We have been seeing such kind of incidences across the country. There was another very funny and very interesting incident in Bomet, in William Ruto's hometown, Bomet. we saw Sotik Member of Parliament, Dominic Koskei, coming out in broad daylight to state that the money that was raised for border riders was actually returned to William Ruto. So money was collected and raised for borders, then the same money was returned back to William Ruto. And we have been seeing such kind of incidences. So all those things are just helping to depict or to expose William Ruto as somebody who is dishonest and a liar. He's actually lying to Kenyans. He's actually lying or rather promising things that he knows he will not be able to fulfill. That in the long run is actually injuring William Ruto's credibility. And I tend to believe that as such kind of instances gets exposed more, a good majority of Kenyans will lack trust or faith in William Ruto. And most definitely, that can persuade a good majority not to vote for William Ruto. Yes. So actually the tokens or the handouts are not actually helping Ruto. Secondly, those kinds of fulfilled and unfulfilled promises, Ruto promising that I'm giving you 1 million, I'm giving you 2 million, then he fails to keep them. That reminds Kenyans of Jubilee unfulfilled promises till now. In 2013 and 2017, when Ruto were campaigning, William Ruto was very loud, giving some promises. Kenyans can still remember, in 6 months' time, this stadium will be ready. In 6 months' time, in 3 months' time, such kind of promises. But up to today, those promises William Ruto was giving have not been fulfilled. So when William Ruto again is going around the country, promising to give out money to some Kenyans, then he fails to fulfill that promise. That just exposes or rather reminds Kenyans of William Ruto's, or rather the Jubilee government, or Ruto's government, unfulfilled promises till today. That has the potential of actually making a good majority of Kenyans not to vote for Ruto, because he's being seen as somebody who cannot keep or fulfill his promises. So the promises is actually promising right now, even if elected, he will not be able to fulfill them. Third reason, by William Ruto giving handouts, all seemingly because it seems to appear that William Ruto's brand of politics now is to give handouts or to promise to give handouts. That again exposes William Ruto as a leader who has no tangible plans or roadmap to actually develop or alleviate a good majority of poor Kenyans from poverty. He has totally no plans. He has no idea on how he can elevate the poor masses from poverty to some level of stability. So he's only resorting to handouts. He's only resorting to tokens, maybe to convince those unsuspecting Kenyans into voting for him. But he has no clear plan on how to actually elevate them from their poverty. That also comes out clearly. And from where I sit, I tend to believe that serious Kenyans, carefully looking at William Ruto's brand of politics, you will largely agree with me that they will not take William Ruto seriously for giving handouts. They'll see him as if he lacks ideas. He's just there, he has no plan for any meaningful development, but just there to cheat the masses using some kind of handouts. And then fourthly, it shows William Ruto is a leader dividing Kenyans. Because anytime William Ruto, or rather anywhere William Ruto goes, upon leaving that area, we see people fighting. People fighting. We saw that at the coast, in Makueni. We have been seeing that around the country. William Ruto promises to give some money, he fails to give. So the leaders who actually William Ruto had promised to give the money so that they could give to the masses. Those leaders are being seen as eating or rather squandering that money. So in a nutshell, William Ruto is just causing division among Kenyans. And that has the potential again of being seen as somebody who is out to cause chaos in this country. That portends very negatively for his presidential bid this year. And then finally, rather the fifth point, I tend to believe William Ruto here is again making a mistake. Because now, upon going to an area, naturally you will identify leadership in that area, the leaders in that area. And then in the public rally, or rather on the podium, he will say that he has now given those leaders, let's say 1 million to divide to the people. Then he fails to give those leaders money, and then the masses, or rather the ground, starts blaming these leaders. And from that video we've just seen, those I strongly believe are leaders, or rather they are the representative of traders in Githurai. And from the way some are talking, it's very clear they are bitter with William Ruto. So in a nutshell again, William Ruto is just losing his network that he could use to mobilize support for it, to mobilize his support on the ground. Because I tend to believe that those same leaders who are now bitter or angry with William Ruto are the same leaders who could have mobilized support for William Ruto on the ground. So in one way or the other, William Ruto is losing his network on the ground. The people who he could have used to mobilize support for him, those leaders can now maybe mobilize against William Ruto out of anger. So in one way or the other, William Ruto is losing here. So as I could conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that this politics of handouts we have been seeing William Ruto doing, if you look at it properly, it's doing William Ruto more damage than actually good. Because we have seen wide outcry, Kenyans complaining all over the country that William Ruto is actually cheating them. Recently, we saw a lady, Mweni, this Machakos lady, the maize seller, who was even invited to William Ruto's current office. After that, what happened? She came out complaining that William Ruto never fulfilled his promise as he did tell her. All this just paints a negative picture of William Ruto. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when we were starting, if you've just bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. If you are watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person, that's the kind of analysis we do here. So if in case you are a fan of us, but you have not yet subscribed, take this moment, tap on the subscription button, and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.